Alright, and welcome to a casted game. We are once again on Infinity Isle, which is perhaps the map that everyone loves, including me as well. So on the left side we see a Blue Allies player, and on the right side we have Red Soviet player. I like the name Salad Cove, and Blue is Turk Empire. First thing is I don't know, I haven't heard anything about these players, so maybe they can be Smurf or someone, or they're just getting in the game newly. A little bit defensive airfield from our allies player. Instead of placing next to this garrison, which MCV allows it so, he plays a little backwards. And Soviet player is going a little bit chill. Like before spotting the airfield, I guess he will not pump out some conscripts. But now he knows it. Well, that's not how you need to bomb micro. After all, bears need 3 Vindicator bombs to kill it. So you don't need to do any kind of stop action for it. Click it and let Vindicator do its job. Now this is a bold move. I think this engineer will be sniped on the midway. These Vindicators will spot it, sure. Or not. Okay, no, he now realized it. Uh, I think these players are quite new to the scene. Because you don't need to drop all of them. Okay, but he gets now a cryocopter rush. So there is nothing that this or collector can be defended with. Or shooting you have a control, which is nice.
Say hello, friends of mine.
Too late, perhaps. But this Vindicator, I'm sorry, cryocopter. Oh! Well, nice job. Good to see that these guys are not very new. They know what to do. Now, LS player is now sitting on a setback. You shouldn't have lost the cryocopter. That's the point of doing a cryo rush. Now, Vindicator is taking some bombs of the oil derricks in the next run. We can take it down. So far, so good. We didn't see any kind of offensive from the Soviets as well. I mean, you just have to scout the man to see if he's getting extra cryocopter. If not, that means that you can actually just move your bullfrogs next to the airfield. So you can first waste allies' money to force a multi-gun turret build. The second thing is the Vindicators cannot just take off. So they can terrorize you. So you don't need to be aware every time. That was very unfortunate. These terror drones just got spotted and taken out immediately. I wonder what he was keeping them for. Most probably for a refinery. But for the most of the times, allies just get seaport immediately. Third Vindicator is on the way as well. Now these bullfrogs were stationed well, but Vindicator spotted it. If you have cash bounty, you are having a good time. Okay, change of plans, I guess. Hammer tank has been found out and takes his own share. That's a bit of overkill, I have to say. Like, you can take down a hammer tank with 2 Vindicators. I mean, it just takes 4 bombs. So 1 full load and 1 Vindicator with bomb micro will do the trick. Hammer tank is now asking to be killed by Vindicators, but okay, bullfrogs have arrived. A Soviet player is up to get his third refinery, but he's having some difficulty because in the meantime he's also building units as well. Your hammer tank is dangerously close. You have to move your trucks as well. That's what you get. You have to run your bullfrog, my friend. Can you just move your bullfrogs next to here? Thank you. Yes. Some indicator gets knocked down with three of the bullfrogs. I mean, maybe the second one can be taken off as well. Three bullfrogs are usually enough to handle a single indicator. Okay, keeping this multi-gunner turret on low HP is nice. But the problem is how you're going to handle the assault destroyer. Now that's perhaps the problem. I mean, you tried to punch a hole with hammer tanks, but that didn't work. So either you need lots of them, like I have 5 or 6, but you have to protect them well. Or why don't you go for something else? Like for example, this section is now defended well. I mean, this multi-gunner turret is very low HP, but as most of the allies, they usually clean up a multi-gunner turret quickly. Or alternatively, you can go Air Force and try to take down this prospector. Now, I mean, you're sitting on top. You are, at least can be told, like you're zoning the allies out, but that's not very zoning. Because after all, allies is not interested in moving forwards. I guess this is a call for the tier 3. Yes. Our man wants to go for aircraft carriers. With tier 3, they'll fix everything else. And also, yes, the oil derrick has not been taken by any means, but now, yes, it will be. Our man is having some serious problems with decision making. Like, you could take, I mean, you can unload your bombs on hammer tanks. At least you can deal some damage. Or just go back immediately. For a moment, you thought of, like, maybe should I kill damage hammer tanks? Should I take down an engineer? Take some good macro from the Allies player and terrible bullfrog macro from our Soviet player. Aircraft carriers have arrived, like, but not yet. Like this, he will be building it now. So, okay, you're building barracks, but you should move your bear a little bit here, so you can see what kind of shenanigans this ally is up to do. 2 more hammer tanks gets picked off. Maybe you should consider getting some flak troopers, or maybe more, or something else like airfield, if indicators are causing so much trouble for you. But to be honest, not a flak cannon. You don't really need this flak cannon, honestly. Okay, finally the bear spots impending doom arriving for him. I mean, he sees it, right? Yes. Wow, this is... okay, he's not using indicator bombs on the bear. This poor bear is witnessing how everything is going to end. On the other hand, Allies making... Soviets are now making a lousy attempt. EMP lockdown with have fun with the fire shots. Some splashdown, and you're rewarded with 2 terror drones. Now, what you can do against this, at this situation, I don't think you can do anything. Now, he has vindicators. The bombs are wasted. Perhaps shouldn't you do it, but I guess there's still some bombs on some of the vindicators. Even if this is going to be a base trade, this will be a bad one, because after all, these hammer tanks will always take some shots from the aircraft drones. Okay, 1 terror drone has successfully infected this assault destroyer. But you can negate it easily with a Dolphin. This hammer tank is star rank, which is very nice. Could do some tricks for our guy. After all, the Allies is only on 3 refiners, and now it's 2. So you can probably get more of what you want to have. Then you may suffer some lack of funds. So our player wants to take down the economy. You can actually start dealing damage. That's unfortunate. Now star rank hammer tank has been taken off. A clear pick, and giving you veterans. Why are you not getting your dolphin? I guess he's getting the dolphin now. Infect the hydrofoils, not the aircraft carrier. It takes a minute or even more to take it down. You still have my cover drone. That's it too. But slowly the navy of the allies players now being handled, let's say. But he's still not getting a dolphin. He's still getting a assault destroyer. All you need to have is just one single dolphin. And for some reason, the Salad Cove really likes to attack the base with only a pair of hammer tanks, like 2 hammer tanks only. Okay, we're getting some twinblades here, which is a bit nice. Exception goes for the hydrofoils. I mean, they just shred twinblades instantaneously. Okay, using the orbital drop here, so why are you twinblades on here? The orbital actually targets how fast to get down and deal some damage to allies, more than just taking down like our refinery. Now this hammer tank find a good spot to deal damage to Prospector without taking damage from it. It's gonna trits. I realize it's not getting javelins for some reason. I mean, a couple of javelins can help. Okay, Polo has arrived, but the Soviet didn't realize that the Polos have arrived. Flak cannon, big flak cannon value. This aircraft carrier just sat over here and killed the pair of the hammer tanks, and then oh no, assault destroyers can actually miss shots by targeting the terror drone. Didn't know that, but now we wasted the shot. Where are your twinblades, by the way? Just skewer over there and then take down this collector. It's very simple actually. You still haven't got any kind of hydrofoils. Only one Apollo, but your bullfrogs are nearby, so that shouldn't be a big problem. And this oil drake is still in the game. I wonder if our man... Okay, he doesn't have...
Twinblade inspection complete, ready for the collection.
At this point, I think he will spam unlimited amount of twinblades, or spam as much as twinblades his income allows it. So now here's the big deal. So these aircraft carriers are completely unguarded. There will be only one Apollo. But if this Apollo gets targeted by the bullfrogs, this assault destroyer will take incredible amount of damage. So instead of... Oh, okay. Why did he move the MCV all the back? What exactly happened there? And he's still not getting this refinery. You could have harvested some income over there. Okay, this is actually a good call for MCV Snipe. He doesn't have anything. I'm sure this is probably an hydrofoil, but you got to decide quickly. It's too late. Come on, just go back. It doesn't really worth it. Just move your bullfrogs far, move your twinblades far as well, and that should be it. This game. This is the second time super reactor is being destroyed. And that's the power of the aircraft carrier. And it's a star rank, like you can target everything on the land that is being built. Multi-gunner turret has been repaired all the way from the very low HP. Iron twin drone, iron terror drone there as well. All is now being lifted. Where are the bullfrogs? Very far. Let's get one refinery has been taken down. Second one is now being targeted, but this terror has infected this aircraft carrier, and from the looks of it dealt more than half of the out as damage. The Pterodon also can infect the hydrofoil. Common half has been dealt with. Now this place is impenetrable. Just target the power plant. Just target the power plant. So now just go back. If you base you, just don't go for it. It doesn't really worth it, trust me. But ah, that's nice. Another. Oh, just too close. That was close. Anyway, now the base of Salat Coast is being bombarded and shelled with aircraft carriers. The good thing is one and star rank aircraft carrier has been taken. Now the Pterodon infecting this aircraft carrier is star rank, so I think it will deal more damage. Now hydrofoil is being infected too, but almost every building is being destroyed. So why are you not getting crusher crane? You don't need these hammer tanks, so you can crash them first, and the second is you can heal these very low HP twinblade army. And still our man is not getting a dolphin. I don't think he knows that dolphins can actually destroy infected units with forcing attack on it. I think he's like, oh, how can I stop this menace? These units are very powerful, man. The war factory is now being demolished, and this vindicator earns its own stripes. Don't do it, trust me. You can't do anything. Once again, we are on a patience game. Just slowly build your economy. Oh, finally he gets the silver ore refinery, which is nice. And okay, so that's the reason why he is moving MCV all the way backward. Pterodon is now forcing this assault destroyer to get the repair crew. I think it will be successful as well. Okay, so assault destroyer destroyed the other assault destroyer, so Pterodon was killed as well. So Allies player is now just expanding all over the seas, but the issue is that he has only one refinery. So this means he doesn't have any kind of... Oh, and Seaport has been sniped as well, so now our Allies player...
Construction vehicle at your service.
...invest in Seaport as well. This calls for spending more money. The only problem is Allies have now Cryoblast. So we can just pick off a collector or maybe tier 1 building. I know we will not like this red, but you need to move your bullfrog so this assault destroyer can also... Oh, okay, so Vindicator is now being shelled, but no EMP, nice. So finally we get to know it. Okay, you're targeting airfield, that's okay. But now you have to go back. This hydrofoil is way too strong for you. Trust me. If only he had microbit. So, okay, power plant. Just pick up the power plant. That's all. Pick up the other power plant. Pick off the power plant. No, pick up the power plant. Why are you picking up the airfield? He doesn't have money. You have to make that. Yeah, at this point I think you should have orbital downpour, but just deploy your MCV, use it on it. You have the site, you have everything. Okay, that's the problem. What are you trying to prove here? Why are you going for this army? Oh no. That's how you throw the game. Now these hydrofoils, I think they can pick up all of the twinblades. Just look at this. What are you doing? What are you doing? Just for a hydrofoil, you're losing all of your twinblades! And you get to win this game when you destroy all of the buildings. of your opponent, not every unit your opponent has. This is all the way. This is throw. This is the biggest throw that you can possibly do. And now he has C4 as well. So if you infect his star rank hydrofoil, this will mean only one thing. That is, he can go back for repairs. So you just gave the game, gave the victory to your opponents, which, congratulations for you. That's how you learn how not to mess. What are these indicators do? Really? You don't have an airfield. If your Vindicators are run out of bombs, they start to take damage. That was the closest terror to actually infect it. I think at this point, the red forgets that he has a downpour. And he even have a Soviet protocol power, but he's not using it.
Twin blade inspection complete.
You can invest on mass production, cheap rooms, and you have 7,000 credits. The star rank indicator is now asking for it, but and this is very nice combo, isn't it? Like Vindicator star rank, aircraft carrier star rank, hydrofoil star rank, and you just lose all of your units. Come on, just please realize that you have orbital downpour. Why are you building over here? Oh, okay. Right. I cannot believe this. But at least Leech Beam cannot be... Oh, finally! Yes! Orbital downpour. Not used on the best place, but still not bad. That was some damage dealt. Why are you attacking it with your twin blades? Take it down already. And the best part is he did not sell his power plant. Now you know what to do, just take down this power plant. Wow, all of the multi-gunner are now being useless. This is the power of the low power. That's how you actually attack allies. This fighter barely just returned his own coast. But I really likes to build some flak cannons out of some interesting places. Power plants are being used, and this ore of mine is soon to be depleted. Ah yes, now it's very difficult, right? You should have thought better when you give this hydrofoil a star rank. And you have good amount of bullfrogs, which is nice for you, but what are you going to do with them? That's the big question. Now this MCV just sitting around here, but this is going to be the third super reactor is going to be destroyed. Ah, that's very nice. So this Vindicator, I think he has one bomb left. So why did he really? Okay, he has only one bomb, and that is this naval threat has been. Oh, that will not work. But that could have worked. Not that bad. Ooh, now is the time. Now is the payback time for what are you doing? Man, just infect the one behind, or you just status ray. What are you doing? This Vindicator is now suffering damage because of lack of airfield. Out of everything that one can possibly do, this guy is doing the most interesting things. Now, you know that he has aircraft carrier, so there is no reason for building our mines here. Just go top again, lure him out around here or here, and try to infect the territories. The guy doesn't know the Dolphins and how they work. Maybe he doesn't even know that if the allies have units like Dolphins, and this Vindicator could have survived if he was floating over the seaport zone. That's like a lashback for like, hey, why didn't you build me an airfield? I did everything for you, and here, take some damage. So take some debris damage. Okay, so once again, oh, he's scouting. Probably sell your super reactor, please, or all of it. Okay. Okay, second attempt. So, the game is very simple. Just move the twin blades, attack the units. I'm sorry, attack the buildings, and that's it. But for consolidation, these bullfrogs are not going to do anything here. Just move them here in case he gets an Apollo. Why are you attacking a multi-gunner turret? Just attack the power plants. So you must have them now. One of these turrets now. Come on, just let's take down MC. Okay, that's nice, but he still has production. And of course it just leaves himself. But I think the Soviet still has money. Not that much money, to be honest. Do you have a war factory? We have a war factory, so... a crusher crane here as well, so why... That's quite unfortunate. Just crush them, come on, before they... It's too late. Oh well. We are stuck with two players and both of them... I don't think they have extensive knowledge. Well, what? Did this bullfrog gain veterancy over taking down an aircraft drone? No. Oh, there's also that airstrike. That's interesting. The best part is now our allies player need incredible amount of time if he wants to rebuild his MCV. On the meantime, I think our man should have... Oh, please don't tell me. Just use it over his base. Use it over his base. What are you doing? You win the game when you destroy the buildings, not the units. And nice, there is no hydrofoil. This means they can actually bring some terror. Why are you running? What are you running from? Where's our guy's MCV, by the way? Okay. Come on, you're building a reactor. You should be able to see this. Just move them away, reorder, and that will be it. Hey guys, I want to join the game. Yeah. Yeah, just make me room. What is this game for real? Okay, so naval threat once again has been eliminated, and now there's only one hydrofoil, and judging from the Reds, let's say micromanagement and game knowledge, I think he can lose everything to this hydrofoil and give a star rank master. That's it. Now I think Elias has to wait like perhaps a minute to get a new one. And by the way, I mean these players are new. My only concerning point is like don't you even watch some replays and see what other players do? There are so many potential games, and this game actually could have been like ended before this, like that, 10 minutes before. And you had all of the twin blades, all of the units were above like this section of the map, so just go for the twin blades, use your orbital downpour, destroy all of the buildings, and get the win. But anyway, can't really say good game. Like it was a little bit lousy. And Red just collected a lot of money, but just donated some star ranks to the hydrofoils. And then I think this will be the game that we get to learn how you handle terror drones, or how you use the terror drones and how you counter them, and why you should invest on Dolphins as well.